What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today's YouTube video, I'll be showing you guys the best build for everything in Jujutsu Infinite. This build is perfect for Heavenly Restriction, Innate, PvP, PvE, controller, mobile phone, keyboard, PC, everything. So I'll be showing you this build, and it's actually helped me get to diamond because we did just recently hit diamond. So yeah, let me show this build. So for our health, here's our health skill tree. Now I know a lot of people don't really like to invest a lot of points into health. I like to. I think health is a very powerful stat. So as you can see, we got all the way up to arm binding without sacrifice. For our focus, here's what we do. We get all of that. This will make your black flashes do a ton more damage. And in this current meta of Jujutsu Infinite, you do need Sparks of Black Flash, because if you do see the top one that says you gain access to 3 new Black Flash variants. Focus, Jump. And it basically drains their focus if you can jump and slam them down. It's a very powerful move right now, so you guys definitely need Sparks of Black Flash. For my technique, I only get Diversion Fist. I'm all about M1s. I love doing M1 combos. It just does a whole ton of damage. So yeah, but don't worry, if you can see on the right hand bottom, the right bottom, it says my technique is 511. So yeah, I'll show you how to get that. But I also get the strength. Here's what we do for strength. We kind of just get uplift, ego drop all this, get rush mastery. Rush mastery is insane. Then you max out rib breaker. Rib breaker can be used for huge plays, especially when you combo them with a very strong combo. And then I like Supersonic Dash. I feel like this gives me a lot of, mobility, a lot of freedom. Like you saw how I was dashing like that. Okay, so now let's look at our accessories. The accessories that we are using are Frost Leggings. This gives me 20 health and 100 technique. Frost Coat gives me the same 20 health, 100 technique. Frost Halo gives me the same 20 health, 100 technique. The Frost Ring gives me 20 health and 100 technique. And then that's basically all we use for technique armor, because we gotta remember that this build is good for everything. So we also need this to be good for Heavenly Restriction. So we have this 11.5 health, 74.3 strength, and 51.5 technique, and it gives us a shield that can absorb up to 500 damage before breaking and recharging. Then we have the Judgment Vow. I don't know, I just really like this, and it gives me 95.3 strength, which is very good. And here are what all that armor does. If you look at the right hand bottom, it gives me 289 strength, which is actually really good. 120 focus. That's kind of like the max you can get, because there's no armor to boost your focus. 511 technique, which is actually really good. And then surprisingly, 181 health, which does definitely help. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys my skills and what I do. I go Mantis Kick, Acid Spit, Arm Binding Without Sacrifice, Uplift, Eagle Drop, Triple Kick, and Curse Tendril, and Diversion Fist. So this is what I use. You guys don't have to use this, but this is what I like to use. And yeah. So now the innates for the first build, I'll just show you 1 second. I want to go over the best weapon, which is Halloween Scythe, which is what we are using in this build. If you don't have it, use Inverted Spear of Heaven, Vengeance, Infinity Piercer, basically any good weapon that you have. And for the Awakening, we're using Black Flash Arms. And if you don't have Black Flash Arms, use Burning Scars. So yeah. But anyways, now we're going to go into our skills and our innate for the innate variant. So what we're doing is we're using Domain Expansion and Limited Void. I don't like any other domains. Because for my playstyle, I told you guys, I'm all about M1, right? So this can help me extend my M1 combo. And then the maximum, which is Sakuna, gives me extra M1 damage and extra M1 range. It also gives me health. Then Infinity Reversal Red. I know a lot of people like to dash in this game, so this move is perfect for stopping people from dashing. They can parry it, but then you can also M1 trade it, so basically you're still getting damage off. Infinity Red Transmission. This is a hard move to parry, but an easy move to block. It teleports you right to them. You can get a free M1 combo. You can get a free combo off. Then we have Demon Vessel on that one. That one helps with, that actually gives you a long range stun, which is also, you can use it as an anti-dash move, which is perfect. And then we have Soul Manipulation, like the fist move. This is a good M1 extender. You guys, if you guys are decent fans of my channel, you know, when I started playing Jujutsu and I started making videos about it, one of my main builds, I was using Soul Manipulation. So we brought it back because it did get buffed and it's back in its prime. And we're using Solar Drill. It's basically a smaller Cursed Tendril, which will help us extend our M1 combo. And then Soul King. That move is just a stun move. We didn't really have a good stun move, so we're using that. And now I can show you all the moves and how I like to use them. I'll show you a combo, I guess. So you Curse Tendril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uplift. I clicked the wrong move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. Pull. 1, 2, 3. And then my move did not work. Yep, there we go. And then you do this, that, and they're dead. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. The vent is hard. I mean, vent doesn't really change the combo. It doesn't really do anything to the combo. Vent just makes it so you gotta just dash to them. But I would revise not dashing into them, blocking, because if you dash, they're probably also gonna dash to you. So yeah, I tested this build on every device, by the way. So I know it works for those. But now we gotta talk about Heavenly Restriction. And by the way, everything here works for PvE. It's actually pretty good for PvE. So yeah. But now we have Heavenly Restriction. We're using the same stats because, you know, if this is the one best build, so we have to be using the same stats. But still, Heavenly Restriction does a ton of damage. So let me show you. I do 118 for one punch. And then I'm going to show you a combo that you guys can do with Heavenly Restriction. It's kind of actually, I'll pull up. We do have to equip our punching skills. I call them punching skills. You can call them whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that. Hopefully you guys like this build. I just hit diamond actually, and we're moving back up to infinity. We're actually getting really close to that. But anyways, skills, chain grab, you obviously wanna run that. Uplift, mantis kick, that's a good one. Ego drop, triple kick, talent strike, rising kick. Now, this is all I have on my account. I don't have golden one, but if you have like an extra move, just equipped it. So watch the combo. So we're gonna do chain grab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my uplift moved from where I wanted it to be. What? I meant to do face grab, but now I can do face grab. You gotta dash, face grab. And then you can really just do whatever you want right here. I like to do like that, into another dash, into this, which usually lands, but it would be better if you had upload. Now, I do want to show you a secret tech. I'm not going to lie. It's very powerful. If you go up into the air, right? If I go up into the air and do this, and do a chain grab, watch what happens if I do. Oh, yeah, see, I brought them down with a black flash. Yep, see? It's actually so powerful. So what you have to do is, what I like to do, is I like to literally click them at the exact same time. Yeah, see? I like to click them at the exact same time. And that's just a good tech that can really help you get to gold, diamond, or infinity pretty easily. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Now, I do want to talk about one more thing. I've been seeing a lot less like views and stuff like that happening. So I would love your feedback on how I could improve and how I could, you know, like I have to try to like meet everyone's expectations, but like how could I improve? Because I don't know, I've just been like on YouTube Shorts, my YouTube Shorts been doing very well. My YouTube videos recently have just not been doing that well. So I would love to know how I can improve on that. Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, if you guys have any tips to improve, you know, maybe better thumbnails, I don't really know. But yeah, anything else I can improve on, just let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.